You said what? I was asking you what color you wore. You got on red, right? Alright, I got on my white jerseys. Alright. Gotta focus, man. I can't be on the phone with you distracting me and shit. Yo, Luke, man, you can see this excellent game that's about to be played. You know, conference championship game. Trying to put on them conference championship hats at the end. You know what I mean? Dame, good luck to you. But you're gonna need more than luck, motherfucker. You're gonna need Jesus when I finish with you.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley.
Yeah, Super Bowl one game away, nigga. I made it. Nigga, we made it.
Super Bowl on the line. Everything is on the line in today's conference championship matchup. It's the Rams going up against the 49ers. With that, let's get out west to Santa Clara, where we say hello to Brandon Godden.
Oh, I get the ball first? Yeah.
South of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, it's a battle to
Green
represent
Bay.
the NFC in this year's Super Bowl.
Damn, so I should have rolled up first, man. Fuck.
Visitors and the San Francisco
I'm gonna do both.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. Now he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen and create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed, and even better executed.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The Niners get there and bring him down. Corey Legend in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Yeah, I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
What?
One, but incomplete. He was looking for Devin Smith that time.
This nigga, yo, fucking wide open, man.
The call here, it was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Returnable here from the 38. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
Second down to the offense, needing 5 yards. And there's a ground game here with the tailback. They'll say no gain on the defense here for the Rams.
Tyrann Mathieu has a quarterback's build with safety skills. The Honey Badger knows where the football is.
And the offense in that middle ground here on third down, 5 yards to go. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He hits right, complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
Fresh set of downs here. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. To a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit.
Thank you.
Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Yo, Bevins, you played your second season game yet so we could play this 2K game, man?
And they still have 8 yards for the first here on second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that, because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. And now with the play clock about to run out, Mike Mularkey's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Look at the big man rumble. And he will bring it back.
Let's fucking go, defense.
The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time. And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it up and takes it to the end zone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, kind of at the 24-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously cost one.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They should be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much, Austin?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And again this time to the tailback. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Really effective run out of a power set or a heavy set. 3 tight ends in the game, and that's tough for a defensive coordinator. They want to spot that lineup coming into the game early so they can get the proper defensive personnel on the field. That's why the coordinator is relying on some of the assistants to tell him what offensive personnel is hitting the field so he can adjust accordingly. They weren't able to stop him on that run.
We gotta try to get open shots. You know,
and he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blow. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
He's going to go for a big play. And this is
Come on, man. What the
there for the Niners.
Yo, Bogey, how you slap the ball down, man?
Field towards the end zone, and he came up with a big-time catch, but he was tackled a little bit short of the goal.
Yeah.
Now the defensive guys, they got to pick their heads up and try.
Yeah, on defense, man. When you trying to defend, yeah, how you slap the ball down instead of go for the end zone. Square.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gordon, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers.
Nigga, stop lying, nigga. That's the dive.
They've got it here with a first. They'll go to ball, try and pound it in. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
Second and goal. Defense digging in again here. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They come out with one back and across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Ryan Tannehill taking it in. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, If they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
A dead man.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll cut it out to the sideline. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
Dance class anyway? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back?
You need for a good counter.
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well, but they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets lost.
Timing was great there and a big run.
You guys shut the hell up and play it together. Togetherness.
First down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
Togetherness. Togetherness, man. It's a team. Team game. You're not gonna win fighting each other. Shut up. You little nigga. You forgot to say little nigga, dog. Forgot to say, do as I say, little nigga.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Nigga, I'm the man. The man.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. They'll roll him out right. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin, and it's third down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film.
How that wasn't a first down?
Had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run forward with Justin Fowler. But he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
Deep in the red zone. This was 4-down territory from the start. And here, they won't wind up with a touchdown, but they do get a great consolation prize as they convert and pick up a first down inside the 5.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Come on, son, the first block, nigga. Let me get to the second level and make a move.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
There's so many things that go into playing the position of linebacker. Some of them are actually subtle. Doing the drill work that you do all the time in practice and carrying it over to the game. Get rid of blockers and get to the ball carrier and knock him down for a loss.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Yeah.
Maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. From the 4, it's second and goal.
Oh, yo, I did.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So backed up to the 6 now. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they...
Word. I didn't fucking do the iron handed off to him the first time. Fuck.
It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Rams are in for 6.
Partner, it wasn't that long ago that when I talked to these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and so these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about. Assignment football for defenders. And that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. 2nd down following the run. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now a handoff here to his running back. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains. Remain here in the first half. We'll be back with more in the NFC title bout after this. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Looking deep downfield.
Yeah, Matthews. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Huh? All right, take a couple.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly
Tavon, you mean? He probably hurt.
They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. The one running back is Gurley, and he'll get it up the middle. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll give it to him right up the gut.
Oh, come on, you didn't get your block, 73.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now
the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
9 yards to go. It's third down.
I had a good game. We've had a good game.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, come on, son. Off your fucking hands. Damn. You gotta catch that, man.
San Francisco gets set to go here.
I can't believe this right there, man. What the fuck are you doing? Damn, that comes from having injuries, man. Fucking not supposed to be there, man. Not supposed to be there.
And maximizing opportunities.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Gets it to Gordon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up the second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. To throw is Tannehill. Green's got it over the middle. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And for a third time tonight,
Yeah, defense.
big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Rams now making their way out to take over, and the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley.
Oh, come on. Get away from him, man. Stiff arm that nigga.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's hauled in by Devin Smith. And he's brought down.
Come on, call timeout. Fuck is they doing?
19 yards gives him a new set of downs. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose.
Gotta be fucking kidding me, son.
26-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And a great field position here. Chance for some points before the break.
It's on the board.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. He's going to let that. It's complete.
You got it. Come on, man.
tying this thing up. And we've got a good one, bro. We're all knotted up at 14.
This man should be well, son.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They'll throw now on the final play. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we will send you eastward to Orlando and Larry Ridley. He's standing by with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Larry. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Now it's Patterson. Well, a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you. Only held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
It'll be a loss of 1.
Damn 49ers on the Rams.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed. And that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Incomplete. The contact.
About goddamn time y'all gonna hit the nigga, man. Shit.
I know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes. People are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
All right. Going for it, yeah. Oh.
Here's Marquette King now.
What to say?
As he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he gets it away, and it's a laser. Headed for the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short. And quickly, they get to the line. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Looking for Austin, intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
God.
There's a reason that quarterbacks
that's
to see Patrick Peterson on the other end, isn't there?
That's because they felt they should be throwing the football or handing it to him. He looks like an offensive player, but he plays the corner as well as anyone in the league.
Nigga faster than that, man.
Shift together here from the D-line. Blood, the road running back. They'll get the football here. And he's stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
Man, a one-on-one. You gotta throw that better.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down. Right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Come on, why you standing there?
A good pick up there. Really nice little connection there. They go with the corner route, and it works out well.
And the best way to set up the corner route is
Conference championship.
the ball game, so when you're able to get back outside, the defender has to respect the inside game.
Nigga, this is one more than you in the Super Bowl.
Big gain. Let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. White will go in motion right.
If Luke won his game,
Here's Blunt. And he's going to move things right forward.
the computer.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. Green's got it over the middle. That one goes for
Man, he was one-on-one. My quarterback just didn't throw it where he's supposed to throw it.
That's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. From the 2-yard line now, it's first and 10. Francisco touchdown. LeGarrette Blount, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers have moved out in front. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
Nah, Dame scored 21-14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during the game, but here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game. And if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit. Try it that way. Very difficult night for the guys on offense. They've got to be looking at each other in the huddle and on the sidelines. How are we going to find some open space to complete a pass and find open room to run? This defense all night long has squeezed down the passing lanes, made plays on the football. It's really been a thing of beauty for them. He's got to figure, all day long prepping for the game, they had to have talked about it again and again. Squeeze passing lanes, and we'll be in great shape.
Playing nervous, man. For the Super Bowl.
They're going to try and throw.
They're playing scared.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49ers. They've scored a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
That's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you haven't been taught.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field.
If you're going to take this long away from your game, you might as well just take your guy out to off the court.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Catches left side. Give him 16 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a third down. And nickel back at it defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8.
We try to get back on this too,
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man. It's Austin. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down. Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams and the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow them because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Offense looking to avoid a third and long. It's 2nd and 10.
You can't go at high and low when you want to.
Back to throw again.
You could have threw that
It's
pass.
complete. This is right center. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Why, bro? Why the hell?
I don't know, son. I don't know.
down. He'll drop to throw it. And it pops free.
This nigga trash, man.
Loose and brings up second down.
This nigga can't catch it.
Something there, but I think he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in. That led to a big drop.
And it's up the shadow, right?
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. He'll try again with nowhere to go. Here he lost the football.
Yo, what the f***?
Was able to get his hands on it, yes. So they will hold on to the football indeed. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry. There's some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. After the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going 4 on 4.
Well, that's because you have some good plays, but ain't you going to play, dog?
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got time in the pocket. Smith has it. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
Not the day, not the ball, gotcha, guys.
I think Gus always go for it on 4th and 7.
And not much to it. They go only up to about the 36. 2 yards on the field out there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 4th quarter here. They've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Carry for Bull. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard to pick up there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Throwing on 3rd down. Tannehill surveying the field. He's going to walk one deep. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. And even 60 yards. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's 1st and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Yeah, because I ain't going to lie right now. Dame looking like he the best in this year.
2nd and goal from the 1. Again, here's one. He's not going to get in as the big body stop him at the 1.
The spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
Credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. So an extra defensive back on the field. They need a stop here on 3rd and goal.
Well, you can't control being the commissioner.
Tannehill across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Ryan Tannehill saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
You just served the score, you know what I mean?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
As nice as possible.
He's fielded at the 2.
Say he trucks nice.
Yeah, they'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got to recover their charge.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for us.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
What the fuck, son?
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really went clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no good plays by the defense to knock the ball away. Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes we treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come to the big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it's a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Tannehill going to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
They'll go back to the air here after the INT. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now back to throw. He's got time. Austin's got it left side. Time for a break. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Back with more in the NFC Championship game after this. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They had the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win every one. All right? And sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Throwing now, Tannehill. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Blunt, the lone running back. From the 50, it's Tannehill. Finding time. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. And the corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss. Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Yo, what's good, man? I'm about to go on my season.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Good call I got.
Yeah, this guy never came back.
Nah, your call is that. He ain't say nothing because I went off the game at first. He didn't say nothing to y'all.
I had got off the game too.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They get it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Now that I'm coming to the NFC. Yo, my God. I'm going to the NFC for one reason. What's that reason, Jack? You know, good quarterbacks in that division in the NFC? It's for one reason, to make sure one guy don't make it.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Somebody and they're going to snipe you. You got to build your team how you need to build your team. My team's going to be good. Yo, talk about some of the points that we talked about came up. The screenplay, the fumble. And you try to do the corner route, and Eli Apple picked. I told you. Against me.